GBU-12. I'll be going over the overview of the GBU-12. The SA4 will go into a lot of the nitty-gritty details of those weapon systems, the principles of attacking with a laser-guided weapon, buddy lasing, and some attack profiles that we can use while we're employing these munitions. So the GB12 is a Mark 82 series bombs. As you can see in the picture, it has a nose cone that has a seeker, and on the rear it has a tail that it can use to maneuver to its target. The GB12 relies on a laser designated from either the ground or the air. Doesn't really matter where it comes from, but as long as it can see that laser on its laser code, then it will engage the target as long as it's within the weapon engagement zone. The laser code can only be set on the ground. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's a physical dial on the bomb that the ground crew sets before takeoff, and cannot be changed in the air. You can change your laser code from the targeting pod, the sniper, or the lightning lantern. You can change that in the DED, but the bomb cannot be changed. You can carry the GB12 on station 7, 6, 4, and 3. That's going to be your closest inner and outer two pylons. And on the outer pylon, you can carry, I believe it's up to two of them. And I think on the inner pylons, is it one or two? I think it's one. Uh, and then the SA4 is uh, I consider it a medium range SAM as an engagement of around 18 nautical miles. Uh, this data I pulled directly from the BMS docs. You can check it out yourself for this weapon system and for a lot of the other SAMs and air-to-air missiles in the game as well. It's an older platform that's max Gs is very low. You should be able to get out of this one pretty easily. If it fires at you at its maximum range, it'll probably miss you if as long as you do literally anything. It's decently vulnerable to chaff at range. It is. I think most likely you're going to be getting out of this one via maneuvers, your brake turn, obviously going away, getting out of its max range, and definitely you should be able to outmaneuver this missile. As most of the time you should be able to out G it. Its minimum range though is only 4 nautical miles, so it's going to be very easy to hit this with a pop-up attack if you're obviously within the right terrain. It has a maximum launch altitude of 500 feet and a minimum track altitude of 50 feet. So after it does have you, it can track you down to 50 feet, but it can't launch on you when you're below 500 feet. Maximum altitude of 80,000 feet. Typical operating altitude is between, say, 15,000 and 30,000 feet. So uh, you'll probably have to do something about it if it ends up being in the way between you and the target. You'll probably best to avoid it. And if it is at the target, you're definitely going to need a dedicated flight to deal with this unless you use a pop-up method, but might be very risky. I forgot to add it on here, but the SA4 does have a bunch of different vehicles to support it. It looked like your typical radar equipment, a truck with uh, the radar sort of dish on top of it, and the command center and whatnot, which will be usually in the area of the launcher itself. Those are going to be what you're going to be targeting for any seed mission, and for any deed mission, you'll be looking for this tracked vehicle with the missiles on top.
Does it have both a search and a track radar, or
It has both a search and a track radar. I'm trying to remember. It should show up as SA4T and SA4S if you're using the um oh my, it's gone. It's
Yes.
right there. Thank you. Yes, the
Yep.
harm targeting system.
Jesus, that is
all
a
right?
missile.
So the
Yeah, it's a
tracking,
huge missile.
I guess the tracking it says right there is the pat hand.
Yes, that is correct.
And
they
that comes
can,
up as 4.
yeah.
Right.
And then the search radar long track is the L. And I think your question was, are they're not on one vehicle, so it's separate. So it has the radar somewhere over there, and then the actual launcher is over here, unlike the SA8 and 17s and 11s.
Yes.
It's all one
It's like
one
a
vehicle.
2 or a
Yeah,
5.
conventional.
It's multiple units.
Usually, if you're going to be looking at this through a targeting pod, you might see a truck, wheeled vehicle with some kind of dish on top nearby, and that'll most likely be your search and track radars for the actual missiles.
Well, I guess really my question was: is the search and track radar two separate units, or are they the same unit?
They are two
Right.
separate units.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Any other questions?
It's the pat hand, the one that you have to lock onto.
And this actually
disable
has, to disable it. This has 2-stage, those 4 bluish rockets. They actually fall off, and then the center one comes on.
Oh, look at that. That's
As
cool.
Yeah,
boosters.
that's one hell of a fat missile.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And it only goes 2.4, which is kind of weird.
I felt like
Thought that would
I
go
felt like this
faster.
thing could go to the moon.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, right.
So it's
You don't
called a
have-
pat
you-
hand and the long track.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pat hand is the one you need to kill to disable. You don't have a picture of the pat hand, do you?
No, I don't. Let me see if I can
Just-
grab it out the dock.
Well, from my general experience, the tracking radars generally have square radars, and the search radars always have those dishes. Like if you see like a
Pat
rotating
hand.
dish, you can almost assume it's a search radar. But when you see those like the ones that are on the ground with the big flat squares on them, those are generally the tracking ones.
So I don't know if I've ever really seen it, and probably haven't really paid attention. But I Google pat hand. It's like a circular dish on a truck, like a SA8 or something.
Yeah, it's sort of like a circular dish on a deuce and half.
I'll post the pat hand in the Bravo channel.
Ooh.
That thing looks like a breakdown waiting to happen.
Yeah, the pat hand looks different. That's weird. Well, it is flat, but it has like two little dishes on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the threat the
But-
week thing in Bravo as well from Figmo.
But they're not square, they're circle, which is weird.
For our mission, is this SA4 going to be inside the range?
No,
or
they're
outside?
the
No,
SA4
it's just,
is not the mission.
Yeah, it's just a threat of the day, threat of the week type of stuff.
Okay, so we don't know where it's at.
It's not here.
Okay, so in the Falcon Lounge thing, it has the actual pictures of both of them.
Yeah, there you
it
go.
is. Okay, yes, the bottom one.
The pat hand, yeah, in the was it long track?
Yeah, long track is the bottom one, and then the other one is the top one.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
All right.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. All right. So you have the laser guided attack. Excuse my typo. He didn't see that. I think most of us has used a laser guided bomb at some point. I personally don't use it too often because of the time and management you have to do regarding laser guided bombs. But at some point, you probably will use it if you haven't already. So one thing that's easy to overlook with the targeting pod is setting the laser code. If you go into the DED, I think it's going to be list 0 and then number 5, if I'm correct. You should see this page here on the bottom left, the laser page.
Yep.
And it'll show the your TGP code, the laser spot track code, and those are the only two that you can control while in flight. So the TGP code is the uh, physical, I guess. It
It's
is
your
going to be the laser that you're going to be actually shooting from yourself when you press half cock on the trigger.
your wingman.
And then the laser spot track is the code that the T-pod can search for when it's already shooting. So, say for example, you're number two, and or vice versa, and your flight lead is lasing on 1510, and you're on 1511. You can set your laser spot track to 1510. I don't know what the command is. For me, it's C, and you can activate laser spot track. And if it's within the gimbal of the targeting pod, it'll automatically slew to that laser code and wherever it's being marked.
Okay,
Uh,
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, your code is 1511.
Mm-hmm.
Your wingman's code is 1512.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you're buddy lasing, how do you switch over to your buddy lays?
Yeah, no problem. So if you want to do buddy lasing, you have to make sure that the laser code that you are firing is matching with the laser code that is on physically on the bomb of your wingman. So usually they do it. They do the laser codes by flight 1771 through 74. So if you are the flight lead and your wingman is going for attack and you're going to buddy lace for him, you have to set the TGP code at the top to his 1772 in order to buddy lace.
Copy that. So you have to go back into like in our situation right now.
Hmm. You'd be
Uh,
going back into this
yeah,
page and
yeah,
changing the top TGP code
yeah.
to whatever his bombs are.
If I want to buddy lace to my wingman, I have to go to 15. I have to set TGP to 1513.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, to their code.
To their code.
To the
The-
code.
Whatever
that
their
they
code
are.
is.
The big thing
Yeah.
is remember, like when you're done buddy lasing, if you still have bombs, you're gonna drop. Switch it back because if not, you'll end up firing
Yeah.
their code and your bombs.
And your bombs will drop dumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have done that myself before. So
You'll hit a church full of children.
there goes
Don't
Timmy.
do that. Yep, there goes Timmy.
Another thing that is important is when you are engaging ground targets, you have to make sure that you set the air-to-ground laser from training to combat. It
That's
says
fact.
right there with the AG, you bring the stars over to it, and I believe you press 0.
A-firm.
Any key.
Yeah.
Yeah, any key. I personally just press 0, and you switch it over from training to combat. And that'll
It'll
be
flash.
the live laser, and the bomb will be able to track it. If you shoot off the laser in training, the bomb will not be able to grab that laser, and you will essentially drop a dumb bomb unless you're able to switch over to combat and fire it off before it hits its before it's too late.
Designated target. Yeah.
You can also set the TGP to automatically turn on the laser when it gets to a certain time to impact. I don't remember the procedure because I personally don't use it. But you can do that, and it's right there. The laser start time. You can change it to whatever TTI that you want: 20 seconds, 15 seconds, etc. Usually, when you're dropping, you want to make sure that you fire off the laser at about 15 seconds or more. Personally, I do around like maybe just under 20, between 15 and 20 seconds personally, and that's to make sure that one, the bomb can drop a little bit farther towards your CCIP or CCRP, whichever you used to actually drop the bomb. It'll drop faster when the laser's off, and so your actual time on station from bomb drop to impact is shortened if you let it fly for a little bit. And then I turn on the laser and then track it to impact. So using the laser guided bombs is a little bit more difficult for a pop-up attack, especially if you're going to be self-lasing, because you have to make sure that your targeting pod can gimbal on the target while you're doing your maneuvers. And obviously with a pop-up attack, you're going to be susceptible to both manpads and AAA. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Is everyone familiar with the picture on the right showing the targeting pod and everything you can see on there?
Yeah.
Alright. Another thing that you can do is you can use the IR pointer. You can turn on the IR pointer. It's going to be that one to the top left, PTR, I believe, and you can switch that one over, and you can set it so that it'll either go shoot the IR pointer, or it'll shoot the laser and the IR pointer. So if you're engaging targets at night and you're using the night vision, people can see what you're looking at from your TGP.
Question.
Go ahead.
I was reading last night because I was practicing this, and it said you could switch your TGP to area and then point track.
Mm-hmm. So area track is the one that's used most common if you're going to be hitting a stationary target.
I understand that, and according to from what I read in the manual, you TMS either upper
It's
upper
TMS
right,
right. TMS right.
right,
Yeah.
exactly, because TMS up locks the target. TMS
Yeah, that
right.
is the point track.
Question, Harday.
Go ahead.
I know there's a difference in lacing time for Paveway 3 versus Paveway 2 bombs. I believe Paveway 3 suggests to lace all the way from release, and Paveway 2 suggests, I think, 10 seconds or 15 before impact.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like I think the paveway are actually one. It's 1 and 2. So paveway 1, I think you need to laze it basically the entire time, and then paveway 2, it's more advanced, so you don't need to laze it as much. So what I usually do, I usually have have it just to like 40 seconds. So if you laze the entire time with the paveway 2, it's not going to degrade it at all because you're lazing it the entire time. But other way around, if you don't laze the paveway 1 enough, it might not hit. So I just have 40 seconds, basically default. So basically off the rail, it starts firing.
I do have one question for Badger. Do you know if the GBUs do they glide smooth, or do they do the real life where they actually bang from gimbal to gimbal?
They don't move around that much. They are somewhat susceptible to windage, but even that's not too much.
Okay, because I know in real life, literally, it goes from gimbal to gimbal as it flies in and out of the laser. So like when it gets too far, it slams the other way. And so if you ever watch a real one drop, they're like wobble.
Yeah, these glide pretty smooth.
Okay.
That is a good question.
I think it's the clear and present danger with the GBU drop that actually shows that pretty well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard that sometimes you don't want to laze too long because it'll actually burn out the laser. I don't know if that's implemented or true or not. But
No, you could turn on your laser at when you're at wrap.
It messes up the glide slope of the bomb if you turn it on too soon.
Yes.
It does?
Yeah.
No,
you waste
he's not-
energy.
he's not talking about turning on laser arm. I mean, I'm physically
Firing
talking-
laser.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
yes.
you'll burn out the laser if you have it illuminated too long.
Okay.
So it is true.
So basically, before you get to a certain station point, then turn on the laser.
No, when you're firing laser.
Oh, okay, when you're firing. Okay, so you could
Right.
turn it on at start.
You mean arm it?
Yeah, you could arm the laser.
Yeah. Yeah, you can arm the laser whenever. Usually I arm it on fencing.
No, we're talking about firing laser. Like you're 4 miles away and you're already lasing the target. You're not supposed to do that.
No, it's automatic. It normally set automatic on Falcon.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I don't have to hit my
You
laser.
don't have to hit it,
comes
no.
on by itself.
What
Yeah, that 20
I've been
seconds.
taught is you hit it initially when you lock up the target. You hit it initially to get that initial hack, the first set of data, and then after that, you can either save it to the mark point and go to that mark point, slew over, so that way you have a good grid that you're locked in on, and then you leave it alone. And then after you drop and you fly over the target, it lasers automatically.
Okay.
Yeah, because the laser can give you another altitude instead of just barometric or radar altitude right on the
That's
point.
correct.
And I know in practice, I've never changed my TGP code ever. It's always been 1688 or whatever the default
yeah,
is.
no,
That
it's,
is the default laser code that you'll always have,
Yeah,
but
unless
the
you change
changing.
it
Sorry, the
in
changing
the.
only matters in multiplayer because there's multiple people firing lasers.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
And that'll
in
usually be done by the flight lead before takeoff. He'll make sure that the laser code are deconflicted between his flight and the other flights.
Yes, that is
so
a lead thing.
in multiplayer, you have to change both your TGP and the laser code.
no, just
You change it. You change your laser code in the weapons page whenever you're setting up your flight. You do the leads.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you set
familiar
it
with
there,
that.
and then it'll be automatically set to that in the jet when you go in.
For the bomb, yes. But
Right.
for you have to actually change your laser code in the DED to
Yes.
match your bomb in
Yes.
order for it to track.
Now, will the TGP code automatically use the same laser code or no?
No, you have
No.
to manually set that when you're in the pit.
Okay.
yeah, that was my initial question because when you're buddy lasing, uh, your wingman is one digit up from you, so you have to set that code on the TGP code.
That's right.
Buddy lazy.
Well,
What I usually do is I'll set my TGP code as from myself, and I'll set the LST code for my wingman.
That's exactly right.
I guess what I'm trying to say is like even in multiplayer, I've changed my laser code to make sure I had the right code, but I didn't change the TGP. It was still 1688, and I still struck my laser targets. I still
It
hit
might
them.
be because the code in the weapons page was not actually changed.
Yeah, you have to press the set code.
The bomb can only glide so much, right? I mean, if it's a large target and you throw it very close to the ground,
Oh, yeah, because that if you practice that mission that he's showing right now, there's
the
a
training
rec
mission.
yeah, that training mission that there's a red crane that's right there. And if you try to hit it first, you're gonna miss it because you're gonna hit that building. So you have to come in at a different angle.
Hmm.
Even though you locked on to the crane, you're the bomb is gonna hit the building first. I've tried it at this same angle,
Weird.
and it always hit the building.
Did you
So
lace previously?
By the way, if you set any for the CCRP, if you set the bomb to glide at a certain angle, which I don't remember if you can do for the dumb bombs or not, but any of those that you set are automatically out the window as soon as you turn the laser on. The bomb will always default to the laser, and that's including for the GBU 54. If you drop a GBU 54, it'll disregard the GPS mark and it'll go for the laser. I don't know, however, if the 54 will go back to the GPS if it loses the laser track, but I wouldn't count on it.
I got a question for everyone. I use my TGP. I have a mini stick on my throttle, and if I just move it slightly, it just moves like crazy. So I
That sounds like sensitivity.
yeah.
exactly.
Curves.
So how do I've been trying to do that. I put the saturation a little bit
There's
higher.
in the UI, there's a sensitivity um, in there, I think, or a
Expungement,
saturation.
something
Yeah,
like
for
that.
saturation.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay, so
have
I got
another Rody, do you have another software that controls your
yeah, I do, but I don't.
so you
It's
should change it in that software because I have CH and it has a certain software. Anything I do on Falcon regarding curves or sensitivity doesn't do shit. I have to change it on the CH software in order for it to work.
okay.
Okay, that's good. I don't want to get
No, no, that's fine.
sidetracked. Let's keep moving.
Yep. It was just a question.
This is an attack profile that you can use for buddy lasing. And basically, this makes it so that when you're engaging a target, the attacking aircraft simply only has to drop the bomb, and he doesn't have to worry about keeping the TGP within the gimbal of the target. So when I'm dropping and self-lasing, usually what I'll do is I will release the weapon, and then I will immediately bank 90 degrees to the left or more, and then I will begin a right hand clockwise orbit in order to stay within the gimbal range to impact. With this, you can completely forget about that because the wingman will laze it for you. So here in this example, you're going to be line abreast. This is one thing you can use your tack turns for all you folks who are there for that one. The wingman will come 90 degrees left while the attacking aircraft goes towards the target. You make sure that you're within the gimbal for the target, the lasing aircraft. The first aircraft will drop. The lasing aircraft is already within the arc for the laser. The bomb drops to the target and it kills the bad guy. And then you can swap if you have follow-on targets and so on and so forth. If you're doing a pop-up attack, it is possible that you could have the trailing aircraft pop up and laze on the pre-designated location, while the attacking aircraft dives back down for cover immediately after releasing the munition. Obviously, with pop-up attacks, ideally you want to be using GPS munitions so you can just fire and forget. I don't believe that this chart is accurate, so does anybody have any final questions?
I love these memes at the end of the presentation.
Oh yes,
Yeah, gotta love the memes.
that's very cool. Arne, you did a good job.
You know, about 3 months back, me and Prime did a mission, and I bombed a church, and I
You
was
did.
told, I was told it was a good thing that I damaged the morale.
Wow.
Their country. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
So don't be backtracking on me now.
Hearts and minds, or less hearts and minds with that bumping.
Yes. All right. So everybody, I guess go ahead and slot into your slots here. Server's up. We're using Bible server.
Prime, what's Joker?
I'm using 3222.
3222 Joker.
Yep, Joker 32, Bingo 22.
Are you streaming Prime?
Yes.
Okay.
Haven't streamed in a while. It's a lot easier to just do this and stream and don't have to worry about editing. But it's like a 3.5 hour video. But I usually put chapters in there, so it's not as bad.
Yeah, chapters are nice. I don't mind editing videos too much. I should probably get back into it.
Yeah.
I got a lot of backlog I gotta do.
Yeah, that's the only thing about editing. You do editing and then you have like 5 videos to do. It's like, all right, I don't really feel like it.
But then once it's been sitting there for a while, all of a sudden you want to edit something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Jaguar at?
Uh,
Trying to wait for everybody to join here.
Jaguar quit. If you're in your slot and ready, go ahead and mute.
Well, I joined Falcon 1 just because I wasn't sure where I was supposed to go. So
I put you in Jaguar 4-3.
Yeah, get out of my seat.
Running
I'm
out to the jet. And it's like,
I'm
hey,
out. I'm out.
Wrong jet.
yeah, go away. Go on, get.
Careful, I'm looking at your church.
Oh, be careful, church. It has a Sam there, so go for it.
Get off my seat.
So yeah, if you're in your slot, go ahead and mute your mic.
Quick bio break.
Yep. Oh, Hardy, did you sign up, or were you just wanting a brief?
I won't be flying tonight. I still have to update
Okay.
my whatchamacallit, and I'm still prepping for college.
Okay,
I
sounds
should
good.
be flying with you guys next week.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the presentation. You did great.
No problem.
Everybody's
Thank you.
smarter.
Absolutely. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Harvey.
I'll catch the stream. You guys have a good flight.
Yep. See ya.
All right, you take care.
Yeah.
Peace.
All right, I think everyone's in.
What a swell guy.
What a swell guy. Swell presentator.
Yeah, he flies good too.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Time 43. So we'll come back at 48. 5-minute bio break.
Sweet.
Okay. Ripper, you want to go to a different channel and set up bombing points? Ripper?
I think you might have went to the bio break.
Yeah. I just want to make sure which want to set up PPTs.
It's on a loop. Is that a thing? Playback annotations.
Prime, what are we bombing? So I know it's the range, but like specifically anything?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
So we'll probably do the same with the targets, the keypad stuff. Probably do the same thing.
Okay, just remind me, was the keypad facing north or south?
North. So in the north orientation, the keypad is that way.
Copy that.
So we're in the third flight. Will be the southern group, and then I'll be keypad. So it's basically the slots on BMS, like the slots right there. It's basically the keypad. So you got 8, 4, 6, and 2. So whatever slot you're in, that's the keypad you get, and then whatever your flight you're in, from north is the Falcon, Jackal is center, and Jaguar is the southern one. And then you go by keypads depending on who's in your flight.
So if I'm 2, I would be keypad 2?
You'd be keypad 4.
Because that's the second number. Okay.
Yes, it's the plus sign on Jaguar 4 on the left that you have your slots there. So 5 would be in the middle. But we're not using that. So it's the out corners, the cardinal directions basically. But we're using the keypads.
Hey, Prime.
Yeah, basically the western one is mine, the northern one is yours, and
Yes.
Yadi is the eastern one.
Yep, correct.
Okay, clearer now.
Hey, Prime.
Oh, yep.
Can you give me about an hour?
An hour? What do you mean? What?
No. Yeah, about an hour, just to go over some stuff. Whenever you can.
Maybe at some time, yeah.
Yeah, whenever you can, just let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, so the plan is, I'll wait for the bio break to go over our objectives so everybody knows what we're trying to do. see. Update kneeboard. So mine's Southern keypad 8. Really looking forward to BVR with the GCI. Really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And then the graduations are always fun because we have a graduation is like a package. So you have everybody doing their own thing. So if you have like this many people, you'd have a strike flight, a seed flight, and then like an escort. And everybody has to do their own thing. It's gonna be fun. And if we have enough people, we can put like 2 human aggressors on the other side or something, make it more exciting.
Well, there will be 2 humans. It'll be
Yeah.
our Old Craig and Bible for sure.
Sweet. I think everybody here's 48 on the dot. I'm gonna go over our objectives here. So we have 4.
Prime, can you stream real quick and do the recon on the range just so everyone can see it?
Oh yeah, let me do that. Yeah. So we're doing the keypad thing again. First one north, center, and southern groups, and then keypad depending on your slot. Come on, little buddy.
1 hour later.
1 hour later. Boop. Okay, so we're north. Boop. Zoom out and go over here. Circular targets. There's a center one. Oh, that's a southern one. So, and it's gone. Rip. But yeah, so here's the northern. You can't see my mouse, but the northern one, the center one, and the southern one.
And just so we're clear, the southern one is the closest ones to the gun targets.
Yeah, so we will be attacking this way.
Yes.
So this is the way we're attacking. So down is north. So going off the orientation of this first one here, the top one is the southern one, and then you got the center one, and then the northern one. So based on your flight, Falcon will be northern, Jackal will be center, and Jaguar will be southern. And then off of your slots, you'll have your keypads. And it corresponds to the slots on the left side of your, over here, the left side on your slots for your jets. So keypad 8 for 1, 4 for 2, or correction, 8 for 1, 6 for 2. No, goodness. 8 for 1, 4 for 2, and then 6 for 3, and then 2 for 4. And when you think about it, the more you think about it, the more confusing it gets. But this is basically how planning is on air to ground. You'd have to go north, south, southern. You have to do the same thing, so it's not really any different than what we would do in reality.
All right, so I'm 3, so I'm hitting
the right side.
Okay.
Yep. The west, the eastern one.
1 takes the farthest, 2 takes left, 3 takes right, 4 takes the closest.
Okay.
Okay, so I got the most northern one.
The most northern pad, yes.
Copy.
The northern group is our flight, and you're number 4, so you're the northern pad.
Copy that. But I don't understand with the keypad. You press the keypad.
No press. So it's just the cardinal directions. So you have.
He just used a keypad as a illustration.
Yeah. So you got these 4 on the outside: northwest, south, and east.
Mm-hmm.
and the keypads are basically north, south, west, and east. The 8s, 4, 6, and 2.
Okay, now I got. Now I
It's
understand.
the
Thank you
same
very much.
explanation.
Hmm.
But there's three groups down there.
Yeah, there's 3 groups, and each group is separated for
Each group is a
Flight.
different flight.
Yep.
Exact.
Okay.
So
We're
the
attacking the northernmost
no,
group?
No.
Okay, we're attacking the southernmost group.
Jaguar is attacking the southernmost group. Yes.
Jackal is the middle, and then Falcon is the north.
So we're attacking the one with the largest spread.
Correct.
No.
Yes.
Jaguar. Jaguar is.
Jaguar 4, you're not in our group.
Yeah.
His presentation is upside down. North is south,
Yeah.
south is north.
Yeah.
It's because this is the direction you're gonna be flying at it. You're
Yep.
flying north to south at the range.
Falcon's taking the one at the bottom there,
Yes.
Rody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it comes down to it, this is the actual orientation, which either way can confuse the same amount of people, but yeah, you just have to mentally flip it and stuff.
It will be
I'll
flying from the
taking
top down.
I'll be taking the northern one.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Since we're attacking from the north.
it.
So yeah, the plan is to do that. If you want to try buddy lasing, go for it. It's not mandatory, but if you want to try it, feel free.
Since we're doing GBUs, you do not have to fly the pattern and not cross over town. Once you come off of 6, you can turn back to 5 to set back up. That way you have a full 10-mile, time. You're not just trying to make that quick turn in front of the town.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. And remember, with the targeting pod is on your right side. So if you turn, if you're banking left, your targeting pod is going to have a problem. So like Howard said, you want to kind of offset this way, so your targeting pod is facing the target, and then you'll come back around, making a little arc coming back this way to kind of enemy AC-130 arc around the target.
Oh, I thought you always wanted to go off left because if you go to the right, your wing might mask the laser.
Yeah, you'll go right from this direction, but it'll be left if you're flying from this way. So you go left a little bit, and then you'll turn, make that right turn to kind of have the targeting pod on your right side to have a better view.
Okay.
And don't go over. So if you go over the target, that is not a good thing either. That's another reason why you offset a little bit after you drop it. So you drop it, offset, and come back around here. And we'll still do the left, right-hand pattern in there. So it'll be a right-hand pattern when we're in the pattern.
Oh, and I'm not 1-5 anymore. I'm 1-7-1-3, right? Yeah, that's right.
Correct. Yep.
I got to remember that pattern now. I just do a shallow left turn until it impact. But yeah, I'm gonna try that other one.
Okay, let's do
IBC.
Quick dance and IBC.
And probably for the newer guys that haven't done this before or still need practice, definitely don't overspeed.
Yeah, it won't drop.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm still a little confused on my target, but I'm going for it. So.
Yeah, I'm still trying to recon it.
It's one of two at this point. If I hit the wrong one the first time, I know which one it is the second time.
So, Jetty, you are the last set, so the biggest set of targets, you're going to be the right target.
Right target
on
my flight path, or
yes, as you're flying towards the set of targets, you're going to be the one to the right.
Okay.
The right cross of the right arm of the cross.
Think of it like 3 o'clock, if you will.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that
Yes,
that
3
makes
o'clock.
a lot more sense for
Yeah,
me. So
yeah. So you have
now I just got to sort it.
Yep, and the same for you, Bono. We have the middle target, and you'll be the one to the far right.
Yep.
Watch me still mess this up.
It's okay. There's a good thing about these training bombs is the smoke only lasts for like a minute or so. So it's not like dropping Mark ACUs, which is just going to be a big pile of black smoke. So even if you miss and you hit the wrong target, wait a minute and the smoke will clear, and then you'll be able to reset up and attack your right target.
It's not even just that. Like when I hit recon, like how do I know which orientation I'm in recon?
Okay,
You know
so
what I mean? Like,
look at
see this
at the top.
See this right
The
here?
green,
Those
the
numbers,
green aircraft.
these numbers here. This is the direction you're facing. So right now we're facing north. This is the opposite of what we're gonna be attacking from. So I'm gonna zoom out here.
okay.
Well, yeah. So we're facing north. We're gonna be attacking from the north. So we're gonna be attacking
Direction
south.
180.
I didn't see any numbers change though.
Top right
I
corner.
see 130.
Yeah,
Top right
yeah,
corner.
top right corner. You can't see my mouse, so it kind of sucks.
Under
but
the green airplane, it's 180 in 2 arrows, left and right.
All right, hold on. Let me switch mine because I'm making mine look like yours.
Not the yellow numbers over in the far right.
Yeah, it's white numbers under the green airplane.
Top right.
I don't see any numbers top right.
they're there. You see the green airplane? It's right underneath that. The
Under
view.
the
Oh,
cross
yes.
closest.
Okay,
Yes.
now I see it.
So
yeah.
as you drag that airplane around, those numbers correspond to the direction you're facing in the view, in the
Alright.
viewfinder.
So we want this what 180?
Yes, 180 is heading south.
Yeah, this is our direction of travel, of attack.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
And then, like I said, the other way is you're just understanding the layout of the range. The bigger the targets for. Are you Jackal or Jaguar, Prime?
Jaguar.
Okay, so Jaguar is the largest targets closer to the gun range targets. And the gun range targets are the long stretch there, the long rectangle.
Yep.
Hey Prime, can you do me a favor real quick since you're streaming? Can you go into the loadout page real quick?
I got it.
Or
I want 3708130.
oh, you got the coordinates.
Yeah, I got the coordinates now.
Prom day, you want me to do what?
The loadout. Yeah, I'm gonna show Bono just in case. Hey Bono, do you have that laser code? Do you see where it's green right above OK and set code? You see how his is set 1711?
All right, listen up.
I know how to use the laser codes. I did
Oh.
the mission a couple times.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, just making sure. All right, we good.
Oh well, wait a minute. No wonder we're having nose wheel gear problems. Look at South Dakota airplanes.
There's your problem.
That's the Sioux Falls squadron.
Sioux Nose Gear Falls.
Yeah, I mean, how many pictures we've seen posted with those things?
Yeah.
In real life.
Oh, it's tinted a little yellow. That's cool. Let's go ahead and do a IVC check. I think everybody's pretty much good now. Falcon, Jackal, and Jaguar.
Falcon 1-1 uniform check.
Falcon 1313.
Falcon 144.
Jackal 3131.
3-2.
Jaguar 4-1.
Jaguar 4-2.
Jaguar 4-3-4.
Didn't hear Badger or Bono.
Anybody else getting an echo during those?
Yeah. What was that?
Yep, I heard an echo.
Everyone was muted though.
Badger checking F2.
Probably because you're listening to my stream.
Oh
yeah. Yep.
Gotcha, Badger. Just waiting on Bono now. We got Badger. Bono, how you doing there, buddy?
I don't know, my ABC's. Oh, I think I know why.
I'm gonna do mine again. Jacko 3-1 without the echo.
Yeah, break the time.
Was that IVC Bono?
Let me try
Still,
again.
still haven't heard you yet. Yeah. Did you hear any of us?
Yeah, I heard y'all.
Okay.
Prime heard you.
Yeah, and it was clear too.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not here. We're not hearing anything here.
I'm about to restart my game because my connection. I didn't even reconnect to the server. I just restart real quick. It shouldn't take me that long.
Who?
Just make sure you completely close out IVC2 as well.
Make sure you completely close IBC. I don't know if you heard him because he said it over IBC.
Yeah, I closed. I closed IVC so.
Ripper, you want to hop by the tanker? You want to have another flight go first? Or, like, go to the range first, and then the other two go to the tanker?
Wait, let me look at something real quick.
Check 033 check.
Yeah, I heard that. Sound good?
Yeah, I heard you there.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll have prom date. We'll have Jackal go to the tanker first.
Okay, cool.
So it'll be Jaguar and Falcon on the range?
Yeah.
Cool.
Falcon will go first. Jaguar will hold steer 4. And then once we
Copy.
come off, we'll flow 7 and then allow you to come on. And then we'll head for the tanker.
Sounds good.
I just need to make sure. Okay, the tanker. Okay, so our steer 7 is the tanker. Got it. Sweet. I think we're good. Ping Bible. Let's get the show.
Yep. Make sure you
going.
click dance.
We committing now?
Yeah, you can go ahead and commit. Bible's going to
Yeah.
start
Okay.
the server in a second.
Hey, El Quandro, or Quado. People in the stream.
All right, server's going. Everyone needs to commit to taxiway.
From the taxi.
It's okay. It happens. Natural.
1-3 Victor check.
Catch you loud and clear. Looks like it put me outside of the hangar this time. Falcon flight checking in uniform.
Falcon 1-2. 1-3.
And Jackal 3 checking in uniform 2.
Catch you loud and clear.
Same here, Falcon 1, Lima Charlie. Package Jaguar 4, 3. 3 are in the pit waiting on green jets.
Yeah, checking the laser code, it does not change, so you will want to change it on the laser page to your code.
Jaguar 4, roger.
Ripper, what do you want? You want to do one bomb at a time?
Yes.
Good evening, Jaguar 4. You are number 2 for departure. Hold present position.
I got
Give way
one
to
green jet.
Falcon 1, 4, F-16, taxiing, Foxtrot.
2 green. 4 green.
Jaguar 4-1, Osan, runway 27 left for takeoff.
Falcon's 4 green ships, taxi in.
Falcon 1, 4 ship, F-16s. Request taxi.
Good evening, Falcon 1. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left.
Taxi in Foxtrot, go, holding.
Jackal 3, 4 ship, F-16. Request a taxi.
Good evening, Jackal 3.
Choose
You are number
taxi.
3 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Jaguar 4,
Jaguar
4,
4,
F-16,
flight of 3
taxiing,
green
Charlie.
jets, taxiing to 27 left.
Jaguar 4, taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left. Jackal 3-3, roger.
Hey, Rhoda, you want my lights solid?
Falcon 1, expedite taxiing.
Alright, package, we're gonna do an elephant walk.
Falcon 1-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch
Jaguar.
30880.
Jackal.
Alright, flight, we're gonna line up on the runway as an echelon. I'll take right side and then 2, 3, 4 to the left.
3, 2.
Jaguar 4-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 30880.
Jaguar, staying on the ground.
3 set.
Jackal 3, taxi, Foxtrot Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left.
Package, be advised, we're lining up echelon on the runway.
Can you tighten it up a little bit? Falcon. Yeah, Falcon, I need your 3 and 4 to be a little closer to 2 and 1.
Jackal 3-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 30880.
There's 3, tighten up. 4, hold. 4, hold.
Jackal set. Friction, Jaguar set.
How many are in Jackson? Human?
3.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do 5-second intervals.
Jaguar.
Jackal.
One breaks on. We'll run them up. Breaks off.
Falcon 1, 4-ship, F-16s, ready for departure.
Falcon 1, Osan Tower, weight 260, at. Jaguar 4-1, Osan Tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land.
Fish uniform 6.
Falcon, Jaguar.
Falcon, go.
All right, we're airborne. We're going to set up echelon, right echelon on your right side once we get up in the air.
Roger. Hey, Falcon, go echelon left.
Great.
Shallow climb to 5 degrees. Hi, Jaguar. We're just holding 5 degrees nose up, Mach 0.55. All flights check in, uniform 6.
Jaguar 3 checking in, U6. Jaguar 4 on U6. And Jackal 3 to package, we're passing you guys on your 3 o'clock going to the tanker.
Eyes on, have a good drink.
You got it, see that, see you soon. Jaguar, throttle right.
Sorry about that, 3.
No problem.
Jaguar, once we pass steer 2, I'll have y'all climb to 25,000. You separate.
Jaguar.
Three, that's you on my right wing?
Yeah. You guys are.
There's somebody in front of us.
Ripper's on point.
Right next to you, right?
No, he's up about by 1 o'clock.
Flying right next to you, Ryan. I have no freaking idea where he's at. Hey, Jackal, clear flight.
Copy, you say 24,000?
25.
25, copy.
We're gonna level here at 23.
Go ahead and go to standard, I guess. Everybody go to standard. Two.
Three, do me a favor.
Go ahead.
Rock, left and right. Gotcha.
Jaguar at 25.
Alright, Falcon's gonna push speed to 0.7.
Yeah, Rhodey, I think 2's in trail.
Yep.
Jackal 3, the package. Jackal 3 is now switching to a tanker frequency.
Confirm. Alright, to switch sides, we'll go to fingertip.
Two.
Somebody's got their boards out.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to pass me.
Alright, flight fenced in, 1 is fenced in at 101.
2 fenced in, 2732, 10.0.
3 is 9.4.
4 is 10-1. I'm supposed to be on your right. Are you correct?
As far as I know, we're supposed to be in left echelon still.
One, did you switch it?
We switched to fingertip. I put my 2 on my right. So 3 will be on the left, and then 4 will be on the left of him.
Copy that. Thank you much.
Falcon, Jaguar.
Jaguar is Falcon, go.
How far are you away from steer point 6?
We're turning to steer 5 now.
Copy, we are 26 miles from steer 6. Making sure we're at least have a little bit of separation.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have y'all hold steer 4.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Light flight, go trail, do 1 mile spread.
Three.
Yep, 2.
4.
You got 4 minutes to steer 5, so make sure you get all your lasers, everything's set up and ready.
Offset is 0.99.
Alright, Jaguar, we're going to do one pass, so when we come off, you're going to be cleared to steer 5, and we'll just steer forward.
Copy. Jaguar's halfway through orbit.
Yeah, Rhodey, I'm going to be 2 miles trail, Ripper.
Copy that.
Flight, once we pass steer 5, you are weapons free.
2, 3, 4.
Falcon 1-1 in the hot.
Falcon 1-2 in hot.
Falcon 1-3 hot.
Oh, no.
Falcon 1-4 hot.
One off road. Jaguar cleared in.
Jaguar in 21 miles from steer 5.
2 off dry.
3 off dry.
Paveway.
4 paveway.
A little closer than I thought, those targets.
Yeah, it got me quick.
Ripper, if it's okay, I'm going to cycle back to 5 and then do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cleared for a second pass.
Yeah.
Five seconds. Pat. Come back around.
Good job, Fort.
One four.
Yeah.
do now? Target opportunities or designated?
Lower steer 5 hold.
Copy that.
Jaguar 4 in on the range, 14 miles north.
Three's going in hot.
Paveway.
2 going in hot, 10 miles north.
Paveway.
I want you to come off low steer 5. Sorry, low steer 4.
4 copy, still 4.
Paveway.
Damn, second time was the charm.
Jacko 3 to package. It looks like the tanker is either heading off station or it's either broken. I was able to refuel, but 2 is not getting fuel. He's not putting his boom down. He's not responding. He's responding, but he's not doing anything. So I think he's leaving.
Hey, firm, y'all can jump to steer 5.
So,
and get
yeah,
in.
my game crashed.
Jacko 3, copy.
See if you can rejoin. It's crazy.
Three's off dry. Excuse me, 2 off dry.
Alright, Jaguar is off to the west.
Hey, firm. Falcon is flowing steer 4.
I'm gonna make one more run. I've been too close both times.
Hey, firm, you can extend farther north and steer 5 if you need more time to set up.
Yeah, exactly.
Package be advised, steer 5 to 6 is a bit tight. You may have to flow a little bit further north to have more run up.
Jacko 3, copy.
Forward.
Alright, so Falcon is going to take a 23 block of altitude. Jaguar is 25. Jackal's going to be 27.
Three's 20 miles out of 6, turning hot.
One, 2.
Jaguar is orbiting around steer 4.
1, 2.
This is 1.
Yeah, what's the correct tack count for 2?
Wait, 1. Math is hard. 63 plus 15.
Expand or wideband?
X.
Copy X.
Jersey's aircraft is up at 90,000 feet.
We'll see how this goes.
1-4.
1.
Yeah, I'm currently following 3.
Okay.
You want me to do another run on the field?
We're Falcon Flight's flown to steer 4 once they did your last run, and then we're going to set up to go in behind Jaguar.
Copy that, so we're heading steer 4.
Yeah, 22,000 feet, steer 4.
Copy that. Three's bombed on. Three, you had to extend farther north? Yeah, I went 20 miles.
All right, Jaguar Flight, we got Jody back in. He's good to go. He's going to rejoin us.
Yeah, I think that was my problem as well.
Yeah, I think this next attack, we're going to just go from steer 4 to steer 6.
Copy.
Attack sideways.
Yeah, another thing too, I'm having trouble. I'm only seeing one set of targets even. Weird.
Hey, Jaguar, let me know once you are on, and then we're going to head in. Sorry, Jackal.
Okay, yeah, we're pretty much on. We are about 10 miles north of Steer 5.
Perfect. All right, one more orbit 2, and then we'll go direct for 6.
Four copy. And steer 4.
All three sets of targets?
Yeah, there's 3 cross pads of targets.
Yeah, I'm only seeing one for some reason. I'll try again. Dropped a million of these things, but this, having a hell of a time with this.
Falcon 4-1, better expect. Sorry, Falcon 1-4. Full 1, you want me to come in fast?
Okay, Jackal 3, Fighter 3, in hot from the north.
Falcon 1, paveway.
3 in position.
One, you want me to come and trail?
Jackal 3-1, bombs away.
Affirm. Falcon, you cleared on targets.
Trail.
You cleared to attack targets.
Come back.
You're cleared to attack targets on the range.
Copy that. Any specific?
Your assigned target.
My assigned target. Copy that. Falcon 1-4 coming back in hot.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed.
Three's going back in hot off of steer 4.
One is flowing steer 5, extending north.
Two off dry. I've got something going on here. 4 going to steer 5.
Flight was your fuel states. One is 075.
2075. 4076. 366.
Package, what is your fuel states? Falcon's lowest is 066.
Jaguar lowest, I think, is 81.
Jackal 3, lowest fuel state 77. Correction, 077.
Paveway.
3's paveway. Oh, 1-4 coming off steer 4, going in hot. 25 seconds.
One turn hot from the north.
Seconds.
Falcon 1, Jackal 3, are you guys still processing targets at the range?
Affirm.
10 seconds.
Okay, copy. Yep, just checking. Alright, we're going to extend back out north of steer 5.
Affirm.
Check.
Paveway.
3's flowing steer 4.
Paveway.
4 pave. Yeah, that's a lot better. Steer 4.
Package, this is Jackal 3-2. Has anyone ever gotten a trap fuel indication on the HUD?
Make sure your refueling door is closed.
Check.
And if it's still there, cycle the refueling door, see if it goes away.
1-4, 5 seconds. That cleared it. No impact, no impact.
Or just because your bomb landed short.
Two turning back in hot from 4.
Right.
4 coming back around towards left.
Hey, Falcon, we're going to attack from 4 to 6. That'll be our standard for now. Jaguar and Jackal. Falconfly is going to attack from steer 4 towards 6. Y'all can attack from 5 to 6 to deconflict a little bit.
Jackal 3, copy.
And just make sure you hold your altitude blocks.
Jaguar.
Yeah, 3 on the HUD. I mean, on the TGP, I had to cycle
Jaguar
between
is
HOT
attacking
and TV
from
to
the
be able to
north
see
right
some
now.
of them,
We
because they're
are
kinda, like, hard to see.
2-4 miles north of steer 6.
Yeah, you were walked on, Ripper.
I had to switch between black hot, white hot, and TV on the TGP to be able to see some of the targets.
And Jackal is turning in from the north to steer 5, still 31 miles out.
Falcon Flight weapon states. 1 has 1 GBU left.
2 has 4. Can't get them off.
3 has 1.
4 has 2.
Paveway.
I have 1 turn back into steer 6.
Yeah, it's a good tip about the camera. You know, runways and all that, they're usually hot. Easier to see.
Yeah, our pads appear to be like a lighter color in the TGP at the moment.
Three's in hot, steer 6.
Paveway.
Coming in hot.
Got 1 paveway.
Jackal 3, in hot, approaching target area 20 miles out from the north.
Jaguar in hot, 13 miles from the north, 25,000.
Oh, I freaking missed. Alright, one is Winchester.
3 is 16 miles out.
Jackal 3 copies, and we're at Angels 27.
4 coming in, huh?
One is going to flow to steer 7 and hold.
Paveway. Paveway.
3 is paved.
And that's a miss again.
$25 seconds.
Jackal 3-2 coming in hot from the north.
Jackal 3-1, paveway.
10 seconds.
Jaguar 4, flight of 3, off right,
5.
resetting, going north.
Jackal 3-2 paveway.
Shack. Falcon 1-3 off. You want steer 5, no ripper? I'm Winchester.
Steer 7.
Steer 7.
Yeah, steer 7, 23,000 feet.
Yeah, steer 4 approach is the way to go.
Paveway. Paveway. Paveway.
Paveway. Five seconds. Good check. Good check. Falcon 1-4, Winchester.
Hey fellas, I'm out of time. I'm gonna flow to the alternate.
Copy.
I'll be right
Copy.
behind you.
Jackal 3.
Four, 3.
Go ahead, 4.
should be right in front of you towards your right.
No visual. I'm showing you about 5.5 out.
Copy that.
Visual.
Copy that.
Jaguar 4 in from the north, 20 miles.
I'm gonna hit the alternate, Rody.
Altitude.
What's that?
Altitude.
I'm gonna go to the alternate.
Copy that. Steer point.
10.
Thank you.
One, two.
One.
You're checking out because of time factor, is that correct?
8 firm.
I'm clear to go to tanker then on my own?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Good night.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, they tried it, but it wasn't working, but you're more than welcome to give it a go.
I'm right here by it, so I thought I'd check it out.
Sounds good.
Have a good night, Ripper.
Thank you, you too.
Bingo. Bingo.
Four, 3.
Go for 4.
Tell you what, change my mind. I'm gonna go over the tanker and take a look at it.
Alright, copy that. We've got enough fuel.
Yeah, I just thought there was a million planes there, but maybe not.
No, I'm heading towards the tanker now.
Jaguar 4 in on the range from the north.
And Jacko 3. And hot on the range from the north, 17 miles, Angel 27.
Got tanker locked up.
Yeah, me too. About 10 miles out, 24,000.
Yeah.
Them poor tanker guys would never have kids now.
He's about getting ready to make a turn.
Jacko 3-1, paveway.
Hi guys, that's stream. Actually, let's take a look at the tank view while I can. I guess that's the stream. Y'all take it easy.